Light it up, bitch. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TourneyTimePodcast. And today, no bracket, yet again. We are going to be talking about multiple things. We're going to give, even though it's a week late, we're going to give our thoughts about the Royal Rumble. We're also going to give our thoughts about the Super Bowl that is going to be happening. Go Birds.
Go bet.
And a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I want to get into in the wrestling world and in the world of football. First and foremost, go Birds. Go Birds. That's the end of the show. Everybody, good night. You know,
no, I do want to bring something up. I do want to say I want to shout out the young man who protected his sister. Like,
that's right. That 10-year-old.
That hit the feels right there. You feel me? And that 10-year-old showed what Philly's all about right there. You feel me? Like, I respect that. And I know this got nothing to do with the Eagles, but he gave the Eagles a extra more motivation because a lot of them was like, yo, we doing this game for you. So shouts out to him. Well, still prayers go out to everybody that was on Cotman Ave and whatnot. My sister was almost a victim. Thank God she wasn't. So
thankfully. From what I'm reading here, since yes, shout out to the kid, shout out to and prayers to all the people that were affected. I'm reading something here, and this is what I wanted to read while we were airing. John Clark from NBC, we all know him, tweeted out, "Hungry and ready to roll," Nick Sirianni said after the Eagles walkthrough. He's told the Eagles are not messing around in New Orleans tonight. Curfew is at 10 p.m. Business trip is to win the Super Bowl. The players who had the 24-hour illnesses, they are feeling better and ready to go. Brandon Graham is back. The team is healthy and ready to go. They, in other words, they are locked the fuck
in. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all gotta understand this, and this is I was normally going to save this for my quote unquote promo part that I did on Washington, but I'll just lay this stats out. Okay, 2017, right? Mm-hmm. Had a great year, 13-3.
Yes.
Did we have an offensive player of the year that year?
No.
Okay, but we did have someone get inducted into the Hall of Fame, right?
Right, B-Doc, yep.
Mm-hmm. And the Eagles happened to face a team that they lost to in the Super Bowl previously.
Wait, Carson Wentz was third in MVP voting that year, and Saquon was third this year.
So let's go 2022. None of those things happened, but we still make it to the Super Bowl, and we all felt it in our gut at a certain point in the second half. Like, damn, good shit, Jalen, but we couldn't win this one. Whereas though now, 2 years later, the 2017-2018 shit is playing out exactly. Exactly. Minus the offensive player of the year part. But comes to MVP voting, you just said it. Carson was in third, Saquon was in third. Snubs all around from everything that was needed that year, because Zach Bond should have been Defensive Player of the Year. I don't care what anybody says. He should have been Defensive Player of the Year, hands down. Bar none. But we did have a former Eagles player get inducted into the Hall of Fame, just like in 2017-2018. We are facing a team that we lost in the Super Bowl against, just like we did in 2017-2018. The only difference is it wasn't a 2-year gap. That's the only major difference.
The only difference is as well, this team is younger, faster, hungrier, and at the same time, looking back at that Super Bowl against the Chiefs, we had a running back who wasn't it. Like, not shitting on Miles Sanders, helped us get there. Cool. He wasn't it that Super Bowl game at all. Our defense was falling apart that game. They were literally in their mid-30s, on their way out the door. Like they weren't ready to go.
Let's be real. They were sack chasing that game.
Exactly. They weren't playing smart. And Shane Steichen fucking threw that game for us. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel as though Gannon threw that game for us.
Was it Gannon? Steichen was the offensive coordinator. You're right. Gannon was the defensive coordinator.
And that's what I find odd. It's like Shane already knew he was taking a head coaching job, and he locked the fuck in. Gannon, you couldn't do the same thing, bro.
This is the thing. Now this is where I get worried because Kellen Moore is apparently the front runner to be the Saints head coach, and he needs to not worry about that right now. That needs to be smoke and clouds and needs to lock the fuck in tomorrow.
I don't think Kellen worried about that. I don't think he worried about it at all.
He wants a fucking ring.
Yeah.
Well, they all do. And another difference is this is where this makes me I wish like we were notable enough so I can call out Nick Wright on his bullshit. This motherfucker with the dick riding of the Chiefs. I swear to Christ.
I'm glad you brought that up.
First off, what credentials does he have? What has he done to be a sports analyst? Like, please tell me. Other than looking like a Timu Adam Driver, what the fuck does he do? Like, I've never heard of this fucker until like a couple years back when he started talking shit about the Eagles.
Not to cut you off, I'm gonna let you finish your point. This man's takes is so bad because it's like I get what you're saying. It's like his football takes is shitty, but all of his sport takes is shitty. His basketball takes, his hockey takes, and I'm not a hockey guy. His hockey takes is shit. His baseball takes is dog shit because the shit he be saying about the Phillies, you just look at him like.
I personally think he just hates Philadelphia. It's a given fact. But the thing is, this man was wrong. This man was wrong on so many levels this year. He said Saquon was not going to make a difference. Saquon literally was literally the best player in the NFL all year. He said Jalen Hurts does not have what it takes to win. I'm sorry.
All he does is win.
He's been
winning.
Count
his college career. That man is 88 and some change.
He wants to sit here and call Nick Sirianni a doofus, but yet Nick Sirianni's literally coaching the year of his life right now.
Which he should have been coach of the year, but that's whatever.
He wasn't even nominated. I digress. Just like how fucking Zach Bond should have been defensive player of the year, but I digress.
And Vic Fangio should have been assistant coach of the year.
And fucking Kenyon should have been rookie of the year, but whatever.
It's cool.
I digress. You know, they give it to someone who averaged 4.5, just 4 sacks this year. Oh, okay. Jared Verse. Cool. Congratulations to EJ. Your Rams got something. Yay.
What he do? He balled. He got the 2 sacks in the No, it's no shot at you, no. But it's just like
no, this dick.
But listen, your Rams got something. They got defensive rookie of the year.
Yeah, you could have put some excitement behind it.
No, because it should have been Kenyon or the exciting white.
Like it's in the NFC. Be happy. Like.
No, what made me happy was seeing Debo.
No.
Debo pull up like, fuck the Chiefs. I was like, you know what? I don't like you, Debo, but I rock with you for that.
He showed up in Eagles colors too.
Got Gilly over there trying to politic to him and Justin Jefferson.
Hey, come on over here. The sun's brighter over here. You'll actually get wins.
No, I'm not gonna hold AJ kind of made me laugh when Jameis Winston was like, where should I go in free agency? He was like, I think we got some room over here for you. All I know is if I ever see Jameis Winston in an Eagles uniform, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm just gonna laugh my ass off.
No,
I know we're gonna get some good ass.
Dead ass. If Howie needs to make some room, get rid of Kenny Stinkett. Get rid of him. Cool. Mm-hmm. You got your homecoming in Philly. Cool. Get rid of him. Bring in Jameis. Bring him in. We need that he's not a bad quarterback either. He's actually a decent QB. He was just with shitty teams.
That he's in it don't cater to him.
He literally was in Cleveland, which was one of the worst teams this year. Before that, he was with the Saints, didn't do shit. Like the only good season he had was when he threw, I think, 5,000 yards with Tampa Bay. Like That was the only good season that he had. He's not a bad quarterback. It's just that, again, he's given shit.
When you're put on bad team and they perform like shitty, that's what get that stigma on you. You feel me? It's like when somebody go, "Ooh, Jameis Winston," and they hear his name, they go, and it's like, no, you can't really do that. He's not a bad quarterback. That's like Max Crosby. We already know that means a dog. You feel me? I would love to have him on the Eagles, but he's a dog. You feel me?
There's a name I know that's gonna be here. There's a name.
Oh yeah. Miles.
Come on over, Miles. Come on over, Miles. And then I'm hearing like rumors that we might get Joey Bosa. Like the Chargers, I don't know if they're re-signing him, but look.
I mean, my dream might come true. Might. Keyword might.
I mean, you guys are losing Cooper Kupp like fucking idiots. So
let's not talk about that. Let's focus on your birds. Let's focus on the birds.
No, because I know you hot about that.
No, actually, I'm not. No, I'm not hot about it. Here's why. Because one, let's be honest here. Puka's taking over.
You have a dual threat with Cooper and Puka.
Yeah.
That's literally the similarities to A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith.
Puka's taking over.
Okay. I understand that.
That's all I got.
You need to look at it from a coach's perspective. You are literally going to sit here and say, okay, Puka's the next man up. Hold on. Puka's the next man up, right? Puka's that guy. Mm-hmm. And you also have Cooper Kupp, who's literally one of the best receivers in the league when he's healthy. You're going to get rid of him for Puka and DeMarcus Robinson?
I'm not. See, that's the thing. Juju saying I could be hot about it. Yeah, I could be. But at the same time, you got to think, like, there's a lot of big names that's in the free agency realm this coming off season.
Yes.
So with that being said, would I rather have? Yes. Do I want Cooper Kupp to stay? Absolutely. Like I agree 100%. At the same time, I can look forward to something maybe slightly a little bit better than Cooper Kupp that can enhance Puka Nacua and Robinson. So therefore,
then what were you saying about good news? Like, are you saying Stafford?
So hold on, hear me. So here's the thing with Stafford returning for one more season.
Yes.
Returning for one more season. Our backup quarterback is who?
Right now, Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't know if you re-signed him now.
He's going to free agency.
Yeah, and so is Carson Wentz.
And the same person that's in free agency who we talked about was
Jameis?
What's my name? No, it's another name.
Who? Was it recent?
It was recent. I'm trying to think. Was it Flowers or Fields?
Oh, Justin Fields?
Yeah. He's free agent. So if we capitalize on that,
you're still banking on Justin Fields to come to the Rams.
I mean,
I tagged him personally. I said, make it happen. You got the opportunity right there. Make it happen. If y'all tag y'all Eagles and shit to make shit happen, I'm doing the same thing with my Rams.
So you're bringing in Justin Fields to be a backup to Matt Stafford, who still can play at an elite level.
Yeah, but if
I would
you
much
look
rather have Justin Fields fight the starting job with Russell Wilson than Matt Stafford. I'm not shitting on Russell Wilson either, but his days are behind him.
But see, here's the thing. I was looking at Russell Wilson, and I said, okay, if he's in the free agency and we pick him up, it's going to be hit or miss. Cool. It's going to be cool, but it's hit or miss at the same time.
At the same time,
health-wise.
Russell Wilson peaked after he left Seattle. His prime days are over. They're behind him. He's not what he used to be. Denver literally ruined that man. And he tried to have a comeback season, sure. But, again, it's not the same Russell Wilson we saw in Seattle.
Let's be real. And I've said it weeks ago, even when we faced the Steelers. So it's about to be the same thing I'm about to say. When you face the Eagles, win, lose, draw, we expose you. You can beat us, and we still will expose you.
Yes.
Look at the Bucks. Even though the Bucks creamed us, we still somehow exposed them enough for other teams to figure that ass out.
Yes.
The Falcons, we don't count that as a loss, but we exposed that ass. And all the teams that couldn't beat us, oh yeah, we gave everybody else in the NFL the blueprint how to beat that ass.
Yes.
Look at the Steelers. The Steelers were never the same after facing us.
No.
Never got
exposed. They literally went on a losing streak after facing us.
Exactly. They were never the same after us. Shit. Washington, they was in after facing us, even when they beat us. Like
this is where I want to circle back to Nick Wright and his bullshit. This a weird segue. I get it, but I hate Nick Wright. He's like the Dave Meltzer of football analysts. So Nick Wright is trying to say that Saquon is not going to run all over the Chiefs.
He is.
He's trying to say the Chiefs' defense is elite. Saquon's not going to get 100 yards against the Chiefs.
He is.
Now this is where
and Joe Mixon ran all up and down that shit.
This is where I'm reading. I was reading something. During the postseason, the Chiefs averaged 148 rushing yards a game. They allowed average around that during the postseason.
Look at who the fuck they was playing.
Joe Mixon had 100 yards. James Cook had 100 yards.
And that's why, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm really glad you brought that up because I'm tired of First Take, and I want them to stumble across this. I'm tired of First Take. I'm tired of Get Up. I'm tired of all these shows. Now, the Facility and Speak, they don't do it. But all these morning shows that cover that shit, I'm tired of y'all with that dumbass statistic that go, oh, they haven't had nobody hit 100 yards on them. Joe Mixon and fucking Cook did. What the fuck is y'all talking about? We're not about to sit up here and rewrite history over the last two fucking postseason games this year. No, y'all had 100 yards rushed on that ass. It's going to happen.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Saquon, if Saquon doesn't get 100 yards, which I doubt that he's going to not get 100 yards, from the last time the Eagles and Chiefs played the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts threw about, 400 yards?
Damn near.
Roughly.
Yeah,
so
if we can't get it on the ground, we can get it in the air. So
and that's what I was about to get to is as well. Because it's all right, let's say y'all only let Saquon get, at worst, 99 yards. Smitty done carved Jaw the fuck up on routes just in the past 3 times I faced each other.
Who's the top corner for the Chiefs?
McDuffie, I believe.
Yeah, that's AJ Brown's bitch. He cooked him up.
Granted, okay, yeah, he was a rookie back then, but bro,
AJ Brown cooked him up. He fucking ran. He burned him on so many routes in that game.
And it's not even funny. Chris Jones said it best at Media Day when they asked him, "What did you think when the Eagles signed Saquon Barkley?" He said, "Oh shit, the whole league is fucked." And he's absolutely right because they've never faced, and that's an interesting fact. They've never faced Saquon, even when he was on the Giants.
And
they've never faced me.
Mind you, the Chiefs are now getting exposed because their defense is first in allowing tight ends to have the most yards. So Dallas Goedert,
I'm glad you brought up about the defense.
Show the fuck up and literally put up 80 to 100 yards tomorrow.
So you want to know a fun fact? Where the Chiefs offense and defense ranked this year, it's the exact same. Look, it's the exact same as the 2017-2018 Patriots.
The Chiefs are the 9th.
And we all know how that Super Bowl went.
Yeah, the Chiefs are the 9th ranked defense this year. 9th. As opposed to the Eagles number 1. Now, I need you to hear this out. Run defenses from this year. Run defenses. Mm-hmm. The Ravens were first in the league at stopping the run.
How that worked out for them?
Hold on. They allowed 140 yards rushing against us. Allowed. The Bucks were third. They allowed 113 against us.
God damn.
The Steelers were 11th. They allowed 130 on us. The Packers were 6th. They allowed 144 on week 1 and 170 in the wild card playoffs.
It's about like 200, 300.
So the Chiefs are 9th ranked in run defense. If all those fucking defenses couldn't stop us, what does do these fucking analysts think that old ass Chris Jones and their defensive line is going to stop Saquon Barkley? Mind you, they couldn't even get through the offensive line in 2022. What makes you think they're going to get through it?
James Jones said it best on the facility yesterday because they was talking about it. They was like, we're not going to let him get back to the second level. James Jones was like, listen, whoever you was talking to on that cheap defense line, Acho, just let him know I said Saquon going to get to that second line. He's going to get to yeah, they got to tackle, but if it's a linebacker up against a running back like Saquon, one-on-one, Saquon wins. Cause okay, yeah, y'all can stack the lineup and they show certain plays on how, he was stopped initially, but it's like, as Eagles fans this year, we already know the formula. You can stop him for a little bit in the game, but guess what? Some point in that game, Saquon's going to bust out one or two long-ass runs, and 9 times out of 10, they both going to be tutties. And we know that.
The Eagles are the second best run offense in the NFL, behind the Ravens because of Lamar and Derrick Henry. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is the stats that the run offenses that are against the Kansas City defense. The Ravens rushed for 185 yards against the Chiefs.
And the Chiefs lost.
The Bucks rushed for 95 yards. The Bills, 104. James Cook rushed for 147 yards in the AFC Championship. And the Falcons rushed 80 yards. Saquon has the potential to at least get 150 tomorrow. 150. If he doesn't have a breakout run, expect it. That motherfucker's going to be... He's going to break loose. He's going to find a hole and be gone.
Listen, I know a lot of people saying we going to get to the predictions later on how I feel because I got 3 ways this game is going to end.
Right.
Big Dick Nick said he think Jake Elliott finally going to get his shit together and kick the game-winning field goal. I'm like,
yes,
that's a possibility. That's a possibility. But what if? Because I did it on Madden, and it will be fucking crazy if this shit happened. What if it's literally 5 seconds left in the game? Eagles is literally on the 45. And they do 4 verticals. And they're like, this is the play of the game. And then AJ get free.
Oh my God.
Run that bitch down. See that the clock hit 0. He's gonna all right, crossing the plane. Because that shit will be wild. Just imagine it. Damn, it's 5 seconds left. Jalen ain't gonna make this. The ball is loose. Oh, he throws it. Touchdown. Game over. I'm gonna be like,
but this is
I did that on 9.
Another thing that was brought up is that Patrick Mahomes is undefeated against Vic Fangio's defense. Okay. 1, Vic Fangio was with Miami.
Right.
Miami was shit, literally. And Vic Fangio wasn't even the problem for Miami. It was their literal head coach that was the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Mahomes could be undefeated against whoever. You don't think Vic Fangio sat there and was like, I literally have the number 1 defense in the NFL right now?
And that's what I was about to say. Every time that nobody likes to bring this up, that 8-0 that Patty is against Vic. Vic didn't have the number 1 defense going against him.
And at the same time, Nick Sirianni's not going to sit here and take over Vic Fangio's strategy. He's not going to sit here and dictate what he's going to do. It's not going to be like a fucking Brian Johnson and Sean Desai from last year, or Brian Johnson and Matt Patricia from last year. That was absolute dog shit.
And you know what? This is where I know it's a year late, but I'm about to come in defense of Nick. I think him jumping in them plays, it wasn't on some ego shit like, oh, I'm the head coach, I got to do it. I feel like him jumping in was like they probably called some dumbass calls, and he's like, no, this is not what we're going.
Yeah, like
Jalen,
the fucking.
We're going to do this. We're going to do this play, and you can make that audible at the line. And Brian Johnson probably was like, no, don't make it audible. No, Jalen, do what you do. If you need to make it audible, make the audible. I feel like that's what happened a lot. Yeah,
because the fucking constant screen plays on third down, like, come on. And then the defense was fucking atrocious. Like,
exactly. As a matter of fact, to prove my point, you could even go and look at one of the games from last year that Brian Johnson called something, and Nick straight looked at him like, what? And you can literally see him go, Jalen, audible that shit. Jalen looked at the sideline like, say less.
People could say, oh,
audible, we got a touchdown.
And then you have the fake Eagles fans like, oh, Sirianni was the problem last year because Brian Johnson's the OC for Washington and they made the playoffs and all that shit. And it's like, y'all do know they have, what's his name as the head coach? I'm drawing a blank. Dan Quinn.
For
Washington.
Oh, yeah.
The mind of Dan Quinn obviously is going to overstep Brian Johnson. Like, Dan Quinn is the man that took the Falcons to the Super Bowl and choked, but he took a Washington team that was on a rebuild to the NFC Championship. Like, I applaud them for that, but you also got yourself Rookie of the Year in Jaden Daniels. So, cool. But I'm not going to credit Brian Johnson for Washington's offense this year. No, I'm going to credit that to Dan Quinn and Jaden Daniels. Like, granted, do I see Washington going far next year? Fuck
no. No.
I think it was just pure luck, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Pure luck.
Because that's what coaching. That's what a lot of this shit was this year. They should have lost the game against Pittsburgh.
These bitter-ass Washington fans are still butthurt that we crushed them in the NFC Championship. They're still saying, oh, we did the dirty work for you by eliminating Detroit and all that shit. Because y'all couldn't beat Detroit.
We would have smashed them too.
Oh, God.
See, this is what people not understanding. The same thing that the Washington Commanders did to the Lions, we would have did them worse because their defense ain't like that. Okay, what they did to the Bucks in the wild card, if the Bucks would have came and met us, exactly. If the Bucks would have came and met us, they wasn't fucking with us because the Eagles definitely wouldn't want to get their lick back. Like, yo, y'all made us shake the fuck up.
We were fully healthy. We had everybody.
Exactly.
And even
we were like, yo, y'all made us shake the fuck up. We want that. And for real, we were salivating on whoever. We didn't care. We didn't care if it was Washington. We didn't care if it was the Bucks. We was going to get our lick back either fucking way.
Yeah.
We didn't expect to get our lick back like that.
Oh. It got so bad that fucking the third exciting white got a touchdown. Like, real simply.
Like, we literally got to take out our starters and put the backups in.
The backup scored. Like, fucking, literally, the third exciting white broke out a run, and granted, he was slow as shit, but he could have made it.
I ain't gonna hold. I blame Jordan Mailata, but every time I see somebody run slow, I just be like, unhook the trailer. Unhook the trailer, you slow bastard. Because he said that shit to Dallas, got it on a mic up, yo, and that shit had me crying.
I don't know who the refs are for the game.
Oh, you don't know.
Is it the guy that refed the Washington game?
It's the black boy with the glasses. We don't lose under him like that.
That's not the one who threw out CJ, right?
No.
No.
The one who threw out CJ was the one who ref the NFC Championship game.
Mind you, the ref that threw out CJ, he ref the NFC Championship game?
Yep. He had no choice but to ref that
you're
shit
right,
fair.
you're right. Yeah.
Playing.
You're right.
He had no choice. And we remembered that he was the ref, so we took that shit out of his hands. Even if he wanted to do some nut shit, we took that shit out of his hand. 50 burger. What the fuck they gonna do to come back in that short amount of time? Nothing.
Hold up. Wasn't the dude with the glasses, wasn't he the same ref when we played the Super Bowl 2 years ago? That called that bullshit holding call? No, not him? Okay. Well, whatever the ref situation is, best believe I know for a fact Mahomes is going to be chasing for a rough in the passer call.
He's going to be salty when motherfuckers don't give it to him. They're going to stop. He's going to try to
sitting there.
Ref going to look at him like, we can't do nothing. They watching us. They watching us now.
And I love how the refs came out, like the ref committee came out and said it's an insult or something like that. And they said that it ruins the integrity or some shit like that. Like, motherfuckers. And then
you got Chiefs fans defending that shit. Okay, y'all can defend that shit. Y'all found like literally 39-second altogether, a 39-second clip of all the times that the Chiefs been held or
okay,
bitch, we could make a whole 5-hour video on every time them niggas done hell, PI, all that shit.
Someone called it in the press week. Someone called it last year. Said that there was missed holding calls in the 49ers. Like, T.O., that's who it was. Because T.O. even said it was rigged. T.O. even said that the refs are literally giving the Chiefs this shit. Last year in the Super Bowl, all those missed holding calls on Nick Bosa, all those fucking face mask calls, all those fucking PI calls that were not called. The bullshit roughing the passer call on Houston this year was not even roughing the passer. Like, they didn't even touch him. Like, nothing. And and the fact Mahomes is going to he's probably going to flop tomorrow. He's probably going to pull that shit. I'm not going to be surprised. And the refs calls against the Bills, which I'm sorry.
That was a clear first down. I don't care what anybody says.
There was a clear first down. There was a missed PI call. Like, it was so bad. Like, it was actually a first down twice. Dawson Knox got that first down, but they didn't give it to him. So Josh Allen rushed it in. It was still a first down. And Chiefs tried to fucking defend that shit. It was like, well, no, if you look at it from the other camera view, the ball's not past the plane. I'm sorry. Since when is it in the rules that the ball has to pass the plane? It's the body part that has to pass the first down marker.
You know what that reminds me of? That remind me of a game last year. I was watching the Patriots. I think it was Patriots and who was it? It was Patriots and I believe Houston.
Right.
It was Patriots and somebody.
Right.
And he got the knee, like when he got down and his knee touched down, you can clearly see that his knee is right there at the first down marker.
Yeah. And they didn't call it.
And they didn't give it to him.
Yeah.
And I was even talking to Thor about that. I said, yo, they robbed you, bro. They robbed you.
And that's the problem. And that's where I feel like if the refs try to pull that shit during the Super Bowl, I could just tell right there that it's rigged to give it to the Chiefs. But at the same time, I know for a fact Roger Goodell is going to be watching it, clenching his fist and fucking salivating at the fact that the Chiefs need that 3-peat. Because, you know, we have the biggest music superstar, Taylor Swift, here. We need to get the 3-peat. So all this shit can happen. But at the same time, nah. You're not going to literally jeopardize your biggest game of the year over a team that doesn't need a 3-peat. It's not going to stop the Chiefs. They're going to come back next year. Everybody already said it. If the Chiefs lose, it's the Chiefs. They're going to come back next year.
Even if they don't come back next year, they'll be back next year or in 2 years. They'll be back. They're the Chiefs.
It's the Chiefs. It's Patrick Mahomes. It's Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce's on for another 3 years, so he'll be back.
Well, all I'm gonna say is if they lose, just be prepared to lose to us again. That's all I'm saying.
We're not losing. I could just tell by the vibe of this team this year compared to 2022. 2022, we were all smiles. We were all happy to be there. This team right now is hungry.
You saw opening night. You saw how they got up on this.
They were no smiles, nothing. They had the most serious faces. Jalen Hurts hit you with literally the best answer anybody could give you. Someone asked him, what could you take away from that Super Bowl in 2022? Like, would you like something about winning, you know? And all he said was next question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about that shit.
And the next reporter had to rephrase, and he was like, there we go. That's my quarterback, man.
And the fact that he looked at the TV when they were playing that game
and
locked
that
the fuck
face,
because it was apparently it was showing where Jalen Hurts fumbled that game.
Yep.
Jalen Hurts locked the fucking right there.
And not only that, it also had the picks on the bottom.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I want to touch on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. They can get up, flip flop.
They always do that. I've noticed every time. Look, bro. If you peep, every time they flip flop and it has something to do with us, we win.
But that's the
why
thing.
I wasn't worried about it.
They were all Chiefs, and then the next day they flip flop to the all Eagles, and it's like, who y'all really picking here?
You know, I keep mental receipts because yesterday was the final time that they did they predictions, and now it was 3 of them was Chiefs and only 2 was Eagles, and I said that's exactly what I like. This is what I need these media, you know, these shows to understand. Speak in the facility is the only motherfuckers that be getting that shit right.
I mean, half of the facility.
We ain't gonna talk about Chase.
Bitch ass.
Because I'm glad Shady called his ass out. Talking about, I'm not hating. You're a hater, bro.
You were hating all season, and now all of a sudden you want to ride their dick. Like, fuck out of here.
Like, anyway.
Shady's my guy.
That's my guy. I need them to understand this. Do y'all not realize y'all can flip-flop? Y'all can say, oh, all Eagles gonna win the next day. It's too late. Do y'all not know that when y'all do that, especially to this team, this year's Eagles, that's bulletin material. Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs can have their own bulletin material of, oh, the whole world is hating on us. They want us to lose. That's not bulletin material.
No.
Y'all used to that. That's not bulletin material. Shit like what Jalen saw walking by, shit that be up on Get Up and First Take.
Yep.
How they calling him a game manager because he don't. Okay.
Yeah, that fucking shit with fucking Cam Newton, dude, that pissed me the fuck off. Trying to sit here and say Jalen Hurts is like, I'm sorry, Cam Newton, that you needed the money to say some stupid shit like that.
Listen, what I'm about to say, I know a lot of old school football fans are going to be like, hold on, there was Michael Vick. I don't mean like that. Because Vic definitely did change the game in terms of quarterbacks and whatnot. But, you know, we've seen motherfuckers that scramble like Randall Cunningham. You know, Randall Cunningham, he be doing that bullshit.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all got to go look up a video on Instagram. That shit is hilarious. Metro, come left. Anyway, Jalen Hurts, in his own way, changed the fucking game. In his own way, he changed the fucking game. So you're not about to tell me he's a game. No, he's changing the game right now. He's getting it to, yo, it's not about the fucking stats. It's all about the wins. I don't give a fuck how I win. I can throw for 1 yard and we can rush for 200. Or vice versa. Rush for 1 yard, throw for 200. I don't give a fuck. As long as we win. We can win 3-0. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to win. He's changing the game. And he's trying to changing the game like that. And he's letting you know he's changing the game to where, in my opinion, quarterbacks who normally get the doubts that he getting, they still don't show you that they can do it. They prove that they a bum. Whereas though Jalen, oh, he can't throw a deep ball. I've never seen him throw a deep ball. Nigga can throw the prettiest deep balls I've never seen. Pause. Like, do we not remember that dime he threw to motherfucking Quez Watkins against the Vikings week 2, 2022? Dime stood there and hit the. Now he learned his lesson because he no longer throws and crosses his arms because I'm telling you that shit is cursed. He did that. Went to the Super Bowl. We lost. C.J. Stroud did that in his rookie year, balling out. This season,
lost in the playoffs.
Like all the rookies that come into the NFL, if you a quarterback, even if you a veteran, don't cross your arms, baby. You're gonna be cursed for a year. I'm telling you.
It's like the Madden curse.
And the Rocky curse. Which, by the way, the Kansas City Chiefs fans, I'll give that to y'all. Y'all are smart as shit. Y'all smart as shit. Y'all know not to tempt. Y'all know not to do nothing. And to the Eagles fans, I'm glad y'all didn't do the dumb shit y'all did in 2022.
Yeah. Facts. So, I mean, look, I got my Birds winning. Do I think it's going to be a blowout? I'll laugh and cry at the same time if it is. But to be fair, I think Eagles win by a touchdown or by 10.
What you think, Noah?
Oh, shit.
Eagles win by 2 touchdowns.
All right, so here's where I go. Like I said,
before you go, Juju, I'm gonna tell the fucking Queefs why they want to win by 2 touchdowns.
Give it to me.
Do they not know that? Hold on, because I had the stats right in front of me.
Shayshawn.
That's Shayshawn Barkley.
This is what I want the Chiefs fans to understand.
Yep.
When it comes to the Eagles offense.
Yes.
And I hereby quote by stats, Jalen Hurts passing yards this season, 505. Saquon Barkley, 442. Dallas Goedert, 188. Compared to last year, or no, 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Compared to 2 years ago, there's no way y'all stopping with these numbers. There's no way y'all stopping the Eagles offense.
You say passing yards or yards in the postseason?
Passing yards in general. This is in general. I believe. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It might be more. It might be more. It might be more.
I could see like postseason, yeah.
Postseason. Yeah. All right. If it's postseason, all right, cool. Compared, like I said, compared to
like at least close to 1,000, 2,000 yards.
He has like at least 2,000 yards for the season. Yeah.
Yeah. So
the same amount of literally the same amount of yards as Saquon has rushing yards.
Yeah. So the Chiefs ain't got a fucking chance in hell of stopping the offense.
And
with this, and on top of that, let's talk about Brandon Graham.
Yes. My fucking goat.
Brandon Graham is scary when healthy.
He's going to be fucking ready. I smell a strip sack coming.
Like, dude, if it's one thing, like, I can sit here and say I used to be an Eagles fan. I'll put it out there. I used to be an Eagles fan.
What happened? Chip Kelly?
No, it was the repeated heartbreak after the loss to the Patriots in 2004.
Ah, oof.
Yeah, that'll do it. I'm not gonna hold. You know, I know not to cut you off. I'm not gonna hold. I do what I call I put teams on punishment. Like for me, I'll still root for them, but I'm not watching your games. Like when the Phillies was dog shit, I didn't watch their games. I root from afar. That's just like the Flyers and the Sixers. I don't watch them. But hey, fuck with y'all.
And here's the other thing. To go back to to go back to Saquon. How many times has Saquon been injured with the Giants?
Plenty. He had he played his rookie season. I think he got hurt his second season. He tore his ACL.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was injury prone for like the next 2 seasons he played, because he played what 6-7 seasons with the Giants.
He was there for 6
I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe so.
He got injured. I think injury prone for like another season. He was injured pretty often with the Giants.
And ironically and miraculously, he's 100% healthy with the Eagles.
He's a fucking tank. The reason being, 1, he wasn't on shitty MetLife. 2, he has an actual offensive line. And 3, he's not the only player that's good on his team. When he was with the Giants, that's all they had was Saquon.
Like,
Odell
bro,
Beckham was washed. Like,
yeah.
Daniel Jones.
Like, the thing is this. This, like I said, with this Eagles offense, I can literally say they're running on all cylinders, and they have been like wrecking shit since what was their last loss against?
Well, against the Redskins, but that was because Jalen got
Redskins.
hurt. Technically, yeah. But before then, they were wrecking shit since the Bucs lost, since their bye week.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
ever since the bye week, it's been nothing but wins.
But notice that technically we can't. I mean, yeah, we lost to the Commanders when Jalen was out, but peep game. Since the bye week, we have been undefeated when Jalen is still in the game. I'm just saying.
So Chiefs, good luck, pack a lunch, and and bring a ham sandwich if you have to, because the Eagles are going to be feasting.
Look, this is going to be Patrick tomorrow.
And it's in New Orleans.
Yes.
Where we cooked the Saints earlier in this year.
Yes, we did.
God bless. God bless.
This is going to be Patrick in the beginning of the game.
Wait, since motherfuckers want to talk about Patty Mahomes' 8-0 against Vic Fangio on the turf that the Eagles are playing on in New Orleans. That type of turf. Did y'all know that they're actually 5-0 on that turf? They are undefeated on that type of turf.
Mm-hmm.
God bless.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1.
And 2, it's not going to be like 2022 where the field was actually fucked up.
Exactly. And 3, unlike 2022, we actually not only have a passing game, because don't get it misconstrued. Just because Jalen doesn't mean he can't. We've seen it in the NFC Championship. And for real, I don't know why anybody started doubting that shit. He was even doing it last year. It was just turnovers, but he was still doing it. So
thank you for bringing that up. Thank you for bringing that up. Patrick Mahomes has more interceptions than Jalen Hurts this year.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Jalen Hurts only threw 5 interceptions this year.
Did Saquon get the record?
No.
He gets it tomorrow.
Record. No, but he's getting
it tomorrow.
He's 30 yards away from making NFL history for having the most yards regular season and postseason total.
He's getting it tomorrow.
Yes, all he needs is 30 rushing yards. He's getting it tomorrow.
He's getting it tomorrow. So therefore,
Saquon's literally the greatest player in the NFL right now.
So, and I feel like him when he went for that run play and he slid. I think he knew. I think that was a setup for this one.
Yeah, but he was saying no mas. He was being nice. No mas.
My man said, "Oh, we going right." Okay.
He said, "Why he's?"
He was like, "Yeah, we're going right." Okay.
He said, "Come here."
Why'd you stop?
Why you stop, dog? Why you can't? He said, "No mas."
No, in the words of the late great John Witherspoon. In the words of the late great John Witherspoon, you gotta coordinate.
Listen.
He had a plan. I feel like Saquon had a plan ever since that run play, and he slid. He had a plan.
He knew but that's the thing. He knew we were advancing, so he was like, "Oh, we're good, no mas." He was being humble. If he really wanted to, he would have ran that.
Listen, y'all seen how he did the touchdown in the NFC Championship, the first touchdown. Everybody was ready to get hyped, and he was like,
"Calm down."
He almost got me in trouble in church. I ain't gonna hold you.
When he did the first play, literally just a rush.
Yeah, he almost got me in trouble on that one. I was like,
no, fuck all that, Quan. I was like, no, you're right. Game ain't over.
And then he rushed for like 2 more touchdowns after that.
This leads to my 3 Jones, right? We could get a game-winning field goal. Man, I'm not interested. Jake the Make, and I do think it may not be a game-winning field goal, but Jake the Make is going to rise to the occasion on a pivotal field goal. Now I know motherfuckers are like, "Oh, what you talking about? He missed a couple." Hold on now.
The weather.
The one that he missed, y'all may feel like it's the pivotal moment, but trust me when I tell y'all, the one he make will be the difference maker.
Mm-hmm.
But that won't be the game-winning field goal. Right?
And this is where another problem lies. Oh, the Chiefs are a second half team. So are the Eagles.
I mean, here's my take on that. The way the Chiefs has been playing, you can't really etch that in stone.
They have been playing like trash all year.
So
they literally have been pacing every game. They literally been playing every game by either bullshit calls or by pure luck. That's it.
And that was my thing. Like, even I'm gonna say this right now. I may not be an Eagles fan, but I'm one hell of a Jason Kelce fan. I ain't gonna lie to you, because even Jason said it like on his late night joint, which I swore he should have kept that shit going.
That's
but anyway,
right, baby.
with the closing play of Kansas City stopping Buffalo, they were this close. Buffalo was like this.
Yes.
like literally like this.
Yep.
And as far as Kansas City being the second half,
and that's the thing. Hold the fuck up. Thank you for bringing that up about the first down situation with Buffalo. If you go back and watch it, you see
he actually had it.
No, he did, but you see the refs move the ball back. Like, go back and watch that. Josh Allen said he had the first down. The ref came up. The one ref said first down. The other ref picked up the ball and moved it back. Like, it's clear as day. Like, we could be playing Buffalo right now.
So that
would have been a fucking easy game.
Look. That leads to number 2. Number 2 is it plays out exactly like 2022. Get that nut ass pass interference call. All right.
I mean, it wasn't even a fucking holding call. I'm sorry. That was not holding.
But look, instead of them being that close to the goal line, they'll just move to, I'll give them the 30 or the 25. Right? And they need to drive down the field to get, they're in field goal position, but they still got more time on the clock to drive down, waste time on the clock.
Yeah.
Patty Mahomes get cocky, step back, either big play Slay, CJ Gardner-Johnson,
Kenyon,
Coop, or somebody getting locked down. Interception, somebody taking it back to the house. And number 1, that damn Shayshawn Barkley.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Shayshawn Barkley. Listen,
right now.
I got a feeling that's gonna be the game-winning moment. It's gonna be, listen, Shayshawn. Listen, I got a feeling it's 50-50 for real. Either Saquon, they do an audible at the line, and Saquon bust it for a long ass run for that icing on the cake touchdown to where it's like no matter if the Chiefs get a field goal or a touchdown, they're not. It's no mas. It's no done. Or AJ and Smitty going to make somebody about to be a hero. That's all I'm saying.
See, that's the thing. I don't want to put it down as someone's going to be the hero. I want to put it down as the Eagles are going to kick their fucking ass. Like the Eagles are literally
don't hold out on Jalen. May be the game-winning touchdown, and I don't mean no brotherly shove neither.
No, like
that man might run 40 yards for the final jump. I'm just saying.
Look,
now that would be some shit. Fuck a Philly special. If that man 8 seconds left and they can't do nothing, he busts it for 40, 50 yards into the end zone.
Or he does that shit like he did with Buffalo. Open door right there.
Dog. Dog. If he do that and walk right in the end zone and hit the joint again, all I'm going to say is whether he does that or not, when the Eagles win the Super Bowl, all the disrespect that my quarterback got, the apology better be just as loud. That's all I'm saying.
He will be miles ahead of all these fucking quarterbacks they want to sit here and say is better than Jalen Hurts. He's miles. When he wins the Super Bowl, granted, he could be MVP, Saquon could be MVP, who knows? When he wins the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts is going to be above levels of Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Jared Goff, Jordan Love, whoever you want to sit here and say is better than Jalen Hurts, definitely Dak Prescott. It'll literally shut the analysts up to a point where it's like you have to sit here and apologize now. Do not sit here and go into next year and say Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback.
He's top 3.
He's a top 2 quarterback at best. The man wins. He's in his second Super Bowl in 2 years.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, ever since Jalen Hurts got the starting job, they have not missed the postseason.
And that was his rookie year when they went, right? No, it wasn't his rookie year.
No, his first full starting year
was 2021.
Was 2021 when they made the playoffs that year. I mean, that was a trash-ass divisional year. But yes, they made the playoffs that year, and they lost to Tom Brady. The next year, they went to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Last year, we lost against Tampa Bay.
And then you got motherfuckers talking about, we had the easy way to the Super Bowl. Okay, maybe we did. Maybe we did.
No, y'all
I'm
didn't.
talking about 2022. Maybe we did. Maybe we did.
Oh, 22, yeah. 22.
But at least we ran the motherfucking gauntlet this year.
This year we went through 2 of the best defenses in the Ravens and the Steelers.
And all of them bitches I just realized all of them games was at home.
Yes.
Wild card. Divisional.
Yes.
Conference championships. Motherfuckers had to come into the link like, man, fuck. These fans ain't gonna affect us. 60 minutes later. God damn.
If you think about it, New Orleans is essentially a home game for us. Because what I'm reading is 70 to 75% of that crowd is Eagles fans.
Yep.
It's essentially a home game.
Bro, if you actually turned on ESPN or FS1 early this morning when they're doing the show, you would actually see that, because you got the fans that's out there. Now I seen one dickhead out there with a fucking Cowboys jersey, and I'm just like, why do you have a Cowboys jersey and you're at the Super Bowl? Is that the only way that Dallas can get to the Super Bowl? Huh? That's just fucking sad. It's a sea of folks, and bro, I saw nothing but midnight and Kelly Green, and you had a few splotches of the white and red for Kansas City or the straight up red.
Bourbon Street was covered in
green. Even if you went on FS1 and watched Speak in the facility, bro, you had so little Chiefs fans sitting around them, but so many Eagles fans. They first episode in New Orleans, Shady, and I love Shady for this. He was like, "What I tell y'all? What I tell y'all? Please play the tape back." And it was 6 months ago. He was like, "Listen, the Eagles gonna go in New Orleans. We gonna be there, and I see all of you in New Orleans, baby." And next thing you know, he picked up the flag. He's like, I told y'all we was gonna be in New Orleans. I told y'all, give me the shit." Did the Eagles chant? That fucking stadium was loud. I'm like, bro, this shit gonna be maddening. I don't see the Chiefs. They had an even kill advantage in 2022. We can say it was a bipartisan crowd, but this time, I don't like their chances, dog. I don't like their chances, man.
Brandon Graham is about to play like Ray Lewis in the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Some girl pointed that out on Twitter.
He's gonna have the fucking Terminator arm ready to go.
Yo, that man about to listen. Everybody is about to have a game of their life. Fuck the Chiefs. Everybody on the Eagles is about to have the game of their life. Listen,
you know what? There's gonna be another difference. We won't have fucking Bradbury. That man has been on IR since week 1.
Apparently, he's a player coach.
Who gives a fuck? He sucks.
Anyway,
we're not gonna have him tomorrow. Good. I better see fucking D-Hop or fucking Xavier Worthy get locked down in Kenyatta Bay.
They gonna get locked the fuck down, I'm telling you.
And if Isaiah Pacheco wants to try and have that pretty run, Coop is gonna shut him the fuck down.
He gonna be like, I'm running angry. Oh shit.
And not even that. I'm sure Pacheco don't even want to see CJ tomorrow.
Nope, because he remember the last time.
Out.
He remember the last time CJ lit that motherfucker up.
He put out Pacheco the last 4 minutes of the game. Put him out.
And not only that, remember what I said earlier in this broadcast, and I want everybody else to remember what I said. What did I say? In 2022, that defense was historic in sacks, so they were sack chasing.
Yes.
We ain't sack chasing. We're looking for the fucking ball.
We're turnover
now,
chasing.
when it comes to sacking the quarterback, it's even the same thing. We're just looking to get the ball out your hands. Now, if we happen to sack you at the same time, then so fucking be it. But we want the fucking ball. We don't care about none of them fucking sacks, none of that. We'll get them if we get them, but we want the fucking ball. And we know when to peanut punch you. We know when to do the shit. We know to punch you right before you tuck that shit for security.
Zach Bond's good at that shit too.
I've looked at a lot of footage. It's a lot of them just like how they was on the Commanders that don't tuck in time. They don't get that shit in there. If Bond is right on that ass and they catch it, if Kelsey catch it and he don't tuck in time, bye ball. Coop out of nowhere scooping that shit up.
Or Blankenship right the fuck there.
Laying
One
right
of the
on
exciting
it.
whites. One of the exciting whites.
One of them gonna be laying right on it.
Yep. And look,
so
another interesting stat. This is where I want to get you. It's about the Chiefs' run defense, since it's so dominant and they think they're gonna stop Saquon. Their last 7 games of the season, from week 14 to 18, plus the playoffs, the Chiefs have allowed an average of 139 rushing yards per game. And out of the 4 of those 7 games, they gave up 150 plus, including the season worst 202 yards against the Steelers. The yards per carry allowed this year is nearly 5 yards in their 5.0 in their stretch. Wow. So if they're going to sit here and say Saquon is going to get stopped by the Chiefs tomorrow, I call flat out horse shit. If Saquon, look, give me Saquon and give me a Saquon AP game. Give me 296 yards. I was
going to save this to the end of the episode, but fuck it, because we still got a lot more to cover. I'm fired up. I'm ready to run through a big wall. You feel me? Because Chiefs, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. See, y'all about to get the 2017 me because I feel it. I feel it. I feel like I'm Brian Dawkins. I can doggone feel it.
Please don't run through a brick wall.
Listen, Chiefs, I want y'all to understand this is not the same Eagles that y'all are facing in 2022. Nah. Every team that done stepped up this year, they done got locked down. Yep. Let's run through the list, shall we? Packers, lockdown twice.
Yes.
Giants, lockdown twice. Cowboys, lockdown twice. Washington Commanders, lockdown twice. Cleveland shit stains. The Bengals, Steelers. Who else we had this year? Everybody. Lockdown. When it comes to the playoffs, I already said it earlier. Green Bay lockdown. Rams. Sorry, no. Lockdown. Saquon, y'all new daddy. Washington Commanders. Lockdown. So, Chiefs, at the end of the day, when the clock strikes 0, y'all think y'all about to pull out a win? Nah. When y'all feel that hair creeping up on the side of your arms and on the back of your neck, that's not paranoia. Nah. That's the Philadelphia Eagles coming for you. Welcome to the Eagles Penitentiary, where you will acknowledge us as we finish the story. What you talking about? We gonna blow the whistle on you, big kid. The hunt ends tomorrow. And for y'all, no yeet. That's all I'm saying.
Got me about to run through a brick wall right now.
Listen, they don't understand. They think they're gonna stop. What y'all gonna do? Stack the box. Stack the box. What?
Teams have made that mistake already this year, and Saquon runs around it.
Come on. Every fucking analyst and news take out there. Oh, we can't have AJ reading books out there. Oh, what is he doing? They're game manager. Shut the fuck up. Nah. We the Philadelphia Eagles. We the grittiest and toughest team in the NFL. We are the best team in the NFL, and it's going to be that way for years to come. We don't even have to get the Lombardi next year. We're going to, but we don't even have to get that bitch next year. Guess what? We still locking everybody the fuck down. The following year, we still locking everybody. We are going to be a terror. Y'all talking about, oh, the Commanders going to be a terror. No, y'all not. We going to be the terror.
I'm going to put it this way.
I said this to the Commanders in the NFC Championship. I'm saying it now. I'm calling out all the Chiefs reactors. I don't know y'all name, but I'm telling y'all. Take this down. Take this as a receipt. I don't care. Because everybody knows. If the Eagles lose, I got a spot for them in the sit your ass down room, and they're gonna get roasted something crucial. But for the Chiefs, your feelings and dreams of holding and being a 3-peat champion is gonna be done. Your dreams of wanting to have Taylor Swift at every game is gonna be done. Your dreams of hosting a Lombardi will absolutely be done.
He's really bum-bum-buming over here.
There's only one thing we gotta do, y'all. We gotta write that name in the death note. At the end of the day, to end my run, Chief, y'all the twos. I ain't wearing this shirt, but I'm gonna be wearing it tomorrow. We won. Let's talk about this Royal fucking Rumble. Fuck these Chiefs. They gonna get that ass whooping tomorrow. Let's talk about this. I loved it. There's a lot of people. Listen, okay.
God damn
I
it!
agree with everyone on the Charlotte take. I get it. I agree on the Charlotte take, but the Jay take,
Let's
God
talk about
damn
it.
I'm
it!
not about to sit up here
Let's talk about it.
as a fellow wrestler myself and let
God
fans say,
damn it!
"Oh, he can't wrestle. He can't wrestle." Y'all that mad because he won
Thank
the
you.
fucking Royal. The man deserved it. The man fucking deserved it. No matter
No,
how we
not you.
feel about it, he fucking deserved it. That man worked his ass off. We don't even got to count this year alone. We don't have to count this year alone. Let's go back since the start of this bloodline fucking storyline. That man played his fucking role. And Roman even said it himself. My goal at the end of this is to make you main event Jey Uso. It's happened.
Okay.
And the work he did in 2022, 2023, especially going on a single run. And then let's talk about this year. Never missed a day of work. Never was injured. Worked every single event that they asked him to. Became the Intercontinental Champion. Although, yes, it was only for 28 weeks, but he understood. Y'all want me to be a transitional champion? I got y'all.
28 weeks? You mean 2 weeks?
20.
28 weeks. You know what I mean? Y'all want me to be transitional? Cool. Got it.
28 weeks? Shit. He still be champ right now.
He became champion for 28 days, went back, still did masterclass in his bloodline feud, and then went right back and, I want the Royal. Listen, I said it in our prediction when I said the dark horses will be either of the Usos, because I feel like the way they're about to push these Usos right now, before they officially bring them back together as a tag team, you already know that's going to happen. It literally was pushed aside. Like, for real, I'm going to keep it a buck. Jay won this Royal Rumble. Although he deserved it, Jay won this Royal Rumble because Dum Dum got hurt.
Who?
Bachatanga.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, they were planning the Gorillas of Destiny versus Usos at Mania. I felt it in my soul. But with him being hurt, it's like,
It's not okay. Looking back at it, cool. Jay won the Rumble. There's pros and cons to it. Jay can finally solidify himself saying main event Jey Uso. WrestleMania main event Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm.
The main problem is the build right now from what it's looking like. I do not think Jey Uso is going to main event any night. That is the problem. Because whatever card is going to be on night 1 or night 2, Cody's main eventing. We already know that. Mm-hmm. Night 1, I do not see Jay and Gunther closing out the show. I don't. Especially with the rumor that they're running with the triple threat. I do not see Jay main eventing that night. Which is a little bit of an asterisk right there.
No,
at the same time, they could also go the route of politicking, because that's what Charlotte Flair likes to do, and have Charlotte Flair close out night 1, beating Tiffany Stratton. You know that's going to happen in some way, shape, or form. She's going to try and politic that because it's rightful that she gets the main event. But another thing is, Jay's the most over guy in the company. We get that. He's worked his ass off. He deserves it. Cool. The man literally just lost to Gunther a week ago. Like a week before the Rumble. You're going to have him win the Rumble and have him push this narrative that he knows he can beat Gunther. He knows he could do it. The real question that everyone should hit on the back of their head, what if he doesn't beat Gunther?
I mean, that's what I got from the story of what if he don't? Because at some point in time, that's going to be brought up. I already know that's going to be brought up.
What if Gunther beats Jey Uso?
Right, and that's going like I'm sorry. Reason why I know that's going to be brought up because everybody know, and I always say this. I hear you say this a lot. Stretch J is the best. Because when he was stretched out in the bloodline, exactly, Stretch J is the best. Because
No.
Like, I get your point, but I do see them still bringing it up. Like I think Gunther's going to bring that up. Like, but what if you don't? And he's just going to be like, damn, what if I don't?
I kind of see where Ant is coming from.
Thank you.
Like I see, like don't get me wrong, I do. But to Jey Uso's point, kind of almost did beat him for the Intercontinental title if it wasn't for fucking Jimmy.
Okay. And here's another question I need to give you.
Mm-hmm.
Jey Uso's over with the company, right? Way over. Like literally, oh wait, Jeff Hardy over at this point right now. Okay?
Fries.
Yeah.
Fries.
Speaking of fries, goddamn.
If he wins the world title, do we see that going far? Do we see Jay as world champion material? Do we see Jay as a transitional champion?
Okay. I can back that. I can back that thought.
Mm-hmm.
Because one, I feel like at the end of the day, they were still pushing for Punk to get that Royal Rumble winner spot.
No, and at the same time, I feel like if I'm looking at it from this perspective, Cena's not winning the chamber. It's not.
And that's the thing because like I said, I when you was explaining all that, I started to see where you were coming from because I don't see Gunther losing 2 WrestleManias back to back with a title on the line.
Stranger things have happened.
And to that point, I'm with you. However, this goes back to me and Ant's conversation as far as the equity being put into Gunther's World Heavyweight Championship run. There's equity there. And on top of that, to diminish his equity to Jey Uso, it's like a landslide failure thing. It's like a doom to fail type situation.
It's pretty much the Gunther title reign was a failure.
Yeah, and to your point, Juju, the flip side to that is if they give the ball, like literally give the ball to Jey Uso on this one, he might go far, but it's not going to be to the degree that we expect it to be.
Mm-hmm. I was actually just about to say that.
Yeah, it's not going to be because, like, don't get me wrong, Jey Uso hella over in the company, but this goes back to the argument of his move sets and his character and all of that other stuff. It's not as marketable as we see it now. Plus the main title like being on him, it's kind of iffy at this point. Like when I seen him actually win the Royal Rumble, pop galore, and I'm like, Jay's gonna do it. But as Ant was explaining it, it's like, oh shit, this could be the biggest L amongst the other L's that Jey Uso had in his fucking career. And if they don't pull the trigger on Jay, don't pull the trigger on him at all.
Because that's exactly what I was meaning.
Yeah.
Because if Jay loses at WrestleMania,
then it's like a now what type situation.
Just get rid of the experiment.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like I said, look, don't get me wrong. I wholeheartedly agree. Right?
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to lose at Mania. I truly don't.
He loses at Mania, or he wins at Mania. I see a transitional champ, or he's going to hold it as long as Priest did and lose it at SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's as long as
Money in the Bank, or at Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Because even if Jey Uso wins, he loses at the same time.
Hold on now, because I call that the second reign Jeff Hardy route. Remember what they did to Jeff when he won the world title back? Nigga got that shit back from fucking Ed won the title in the ladder match. Motherfucking Punk came right out.
Yep.
So my thing is this: if they do it in a way that's convincing to where you make me be on Jay's side, like, yo, that's fucked up. How y'all gonna do that to the man? Get your lick back. Like as a fan, like, dog, you know, as
I can
how
see
the
the route they go. I could see the route they go where they have Jay win. Fuck it, if I were to book it, have Gunther win Money in the Bank, call it in right there. And Gunther gets his title back right there. Simple.
I have Jay have a banger of a match with somebody.
Whoever.
And soon as Jay win, fuck music playing. Fuck music playing.
Gunther. Uh-oh.
Out of nowhere.
He had an epiphany.
Fuck music playing. Out of nowhere, just yoke that motherfucker up. Choke him out, right?
Cash in.
Choke him out. Toss him to the ground. Then look at the ref. I'm cashing in Money in the Bank. The ref got no choice but to ring the bell. Roll that motherfucker over. 1, 2, 3. Choke that motherfucker up.
Uh-oh, he had an epiphany.
This is how you fix this situation.
Okay.
This is how they should have fixed the situation. Now that I think about it. Gunther's proven to be this is kind of sort of leaning towards what you're talking about, Ant.
Right.
Kind of sort of. But if you really want to give the ball to Jey Uso, and this is my GM mode type booking, or my universe mode type booking. If you want to make Jey Uso more marketable as a world champion, take the title off of Gunther before Mania.
A chamber?
This is how you fix that, because again, this goes back to us seeing Gunther losing twice at Mania back to back. Because
it would cost him the title for Gunther to even, you know, get his lick back at Mania. Because that's the only way I see that, if he's going to drop the belt.
Because, all right, here's what I'm thinking, right? If this was my universe mode, we know who's going to be in a chamber, so to speak, right? We know Punk's going to be in. We know Cena's going to be in. Drew's going to be in. Maybe, just maybe, Seth, and I'm going to throw a question mark for any possible filler on that part, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5, right?
Sure.
If you was to do that, you put Gunther in the chamber with the title on the line. He loses that chamber to John Cena.
So you're saying you're going to
the reason why I say Cena is because, one, think of the chase that Cena's on right now, plus the chase that Jay is on right now. If Cena's chasing 17, he gets 17. In order to push Jey Uso further, and this goes back to Ant's point with furthering Gunther's star power if he was to face Cena, you give it to Jey Uso at Mania.
So but that's the thing. You're saying you're going to put Gunther into the chamber to lose the World Heavyweight title? I see where you're getting at, but I don't see them pulling that trigger.
I know they won't pull that trigger. This is what I'm saying.
Because
as far as making,
you gotta remember what the chamber is for. The chamber is to determine who's going to rumble Cody.
But that's the thing. We know probably by like Monday, Jay's going to make his decision. He's going to go after Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
There's your first match for WrestleMania.
Right.
At the same time, as far as like the Raw chamber goes, not Raw chamber. It feels like a Raw chamber. As
It
far
might
as
as
the
well be.
yeah, as far as the chamber goes,
Mm-hmm.
I get the equity that they're trying to push in Jay. I get the guy. Whatever. There's more questions that need to be answered going into WrestleMania with Jay and Gunther. Again, there's the question of what if Gunther wins?
Right.
How long is Jay's title reign actually going to be?
Right.
What's going to happen after Mania?
After.
How are they going to capitalize on Jay's title reign? Because remember, Triple H, as much as you love the guy, the booking, whatever, when it comes to babyface title reigns outside of Cody, they're booked to shit. Bailey's title reign was an example. Damian Priest was an example. Who LA Knight's United States title run was shit.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Triple H, I feel like, books better champions in heels than he does in baby faces. Outside of Cody, who is literally the QB1. He's literally the face of the company.
I was going to say the Damian Priest title reign wasn't as shitty, but it could have been better.
Could have been better. Yeah. He had two banger.
Seth Rollins' title run was all right.
Yeah, but he had a cool match with Seth outside of a hiccup. He had a banger with Drew and then lost it to Gunther.
Yeah.
It's like it didn't even scratch the surface. With Bailey, that title run was shit. It's like they didn't even try. And
that's true.
That's the thing. When you look at Nia's title reign, her title reign was actually dominant. And then you look at Gunther's title reign. Yes, people can say it was a failure. But look at the matchups he's had. Absolute masterclasses. The match with Randy Orton. Beautiful. Both matches with Damian Priest. Amazing chemistry. The match he had with Sami Zayn on Raw. Beautiful.
But that was all in favor for him.
Exactly. But this is the thing. Gunther... And this is where it lies, because with Jay, you have to think about the questions. Who's Jay's first feud getting out of WrestleMania? How far is Jay going to take this thing? How long before the crowd is going to get tired of Yeet? Because granted, you can cheer it, you can love it. It's only going to be a matter of time because these fans are fickle. It's only going to be a matter of time before the crowd turns on Jay. And they're going to think, he's too over. He's overrated. He's shoved down our throats. That's where the problem lies. And that's the thing. Look, I'm not mad at Jay winning the Rumble. Was I surprised? You're damn right I was.
I damn sure was too.
Because I legit sat there. And I was like, holy shit, Cena's going to win this thing.
And that's what I wanted to touch on too. I wanted to say, like, for the first time in a long time, I felt as though they actually gave us an unexpected Royal Rumble winner. And them doing that was Liddy Bop. I fucks with it.
And that's the thing. Like, and another, like, a lot of these people are saying, oh my God, you fans are fucking hypocrites. Like, Jey Uso put in the work. Like, outside of besides the Yeet bullshit, he actually put in the work ever since the COVID era with Roman. He's been slowly putting in the work, and he earned it. Cool. But you're going to sit here and tell me that genuinely you thought Jey Uso was going to win the Royal Rumble.
Oh, no.
No.
Anybody that says that, you're full of shit. Exactly. I had him as a dark horse. You understand me? A dark horse.
Our predictions were literally Punk, Cena, or
Roman. Or Randy.
Roman.
Or Roman. Yeah.
That Rumble didn't even have Randy. It didn't even have Trick Williams. It didn't even have, like, any of the surprises.
It didn't have the Rula.
It didn't have the ruler, which I don't get. They had Julia in the women's rumble, but they couldn't throw Obafemi in the men's.
I blame show speed. I blame show speed. I
That
don't
was
give
another
a fuck.
problem. Like I get it, social media, yada
I
yada.
blame him.
I don't blame it.
Hold on, I'm in that minority that actually fucked with it.
No. I'm not mad at it because like I said before, Braun Breaker was going to commit a murder, and he did. So
reason why I say I fucked with it because I'm thinking soon as he was gonna come out, I know how we wrestling fans are. It's gonna be like, yo, why the fuck is you?
And then Braun Breaker.
Why the fuck is you on our TV? But when he came out, I was like, all right, let me see what you can do.
I want to know.
Hit the backflip and then the spear.
I want to send Braun Breaker. I want to send Braun Breaker a shout out.
Yes.
For that spear to Roman.
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Wow.
Wow. Look, I agree with that I saw. Everybody can literally go.
But did y'all peep what that spot did?
What?
Think about it. Braun Breaker hit the spear on Roman, right?
Yeah. And then they did the turnaround. Yeah. It's the same thing Batista Roman. Yes.
Yep.
I got that part. And that's the thing. I agree with this one tweet. Everyone can go kick fucking rocks. Braun Breaker has the best spear in WWE right now. And the best spear in all in wrestling. I don't give a fuck. Braun Breaker legitimately has the best spear.
He killed Speed in that. He killed that man.
Like, I'm sorry. Watching that is worse than when Goldberg fucked up Nunzio in the 04 Rumble. Like, not only did Goldberg made Nunzio fly, Braun Breaker literally could have just broken Speed's neck. Because, like, the way his head popped back.
Oh, my God.
Man, when you brought up that Goldberg joint, I just keep thinking about how he punched the shit out of Rob before he did that.
He literally that was like a shoot punch too.
He's like, my
he jammed the shit out of it. Damn, he said,
no, the spirit he gave Christian though. The spirit he gave Christian.
Oh, that was legendary.
But I'm sorry.
God
Braun
bless.
Breaker has the best spear in all of wrestling. I don't give a fuck. And the one that he gave to Roman, beautiful. Holy shit.
It wasn't beautiful. It was murderous.
He jumped. That's the thing, though. Like, Roman was going for it, and Braun was already, like, halfway in the air. Like, he jumped for that shit. Like, I'm telling you, the Anoa'i family and the Torettos are going to be feuding forever.
That joint was like, oh, good heavens. Bam. I'm like,
this man said the Toretto.
Yes, dog. The fucking Torettos. Fucking Braun Toretto over here.
Oh my gosh.
Looking at Roman.
Oh, good heavens.
My ass. Like, dog, I'm telling you, Braun Breaker is a problem. But look, back to what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
All these fans that are happy for Jay, awesome. That's great. But you're not going to sit here and say you had fucking Jay Uso on your bingo card winning the Royal Rumble. You didn't.
Oh.
Nobody did.
Did you say family?
Dog. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. Shut up before I get Braun Toretto in your ass. So look.
Let him hit the fucking ring post. Fuck out of here.
He'll catch you. He'll catch you.
That nigga ain't sparing me.
He'll catch you.
Shit, I'm gonna do what my wife did to Ghost and throw a chair at his head.
He'll eat that shit.
I'm gonna throw that shit full force too.
Dude, Braun Breaker is the new Rhino. I swear to God, he is.
More powerful.
That dude. Oh my God.
Braun Breaker is legitimately the future. Right.
I ain't gonna hold. I kind of want to see The Rock do the sell he do from Rhino's gore off of
Braun Breaker
spear,
or how he did Goldberg.
That shit will make me laugh. Him getting folded by Rhino was always hilarious to me though.
He got speared and flipped backwards.
Yo. I'm like, why?
He
Why?
oversold the shit out of that.
No, I finally seen how Rock takes the stunner and broke Austin. I was dying. I'm like, yo.
Yep.
But yeah, like, all right. So here's my take on it. On Jey Uso winning, I felt like this was again, like we all agreed, this was like the shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Blindfolded, throw a dart at the fucking dartboard and see what lands.
Exactly.
And the one thing I can honestly say is that I didn't agree with how he eliminated Cena because
he just pushed him off.
It wasn't convincing.
Like if you would have given him a super kick, sure. But I
don't think it was supposed to be convincing. That's the point. That's why
I get it.
Sat there with that look like, oh shit.
Trust me, I get it. I get it. My thing is this. It's like this is one of those things where you ask like what could Jey Uso bring to the table as far as this build to Mania?
Republican Pepsi. But go ahead.
Oh no, I got my wild cherry Pepsi that I always drink for the Eagles game for some reason, and I got wild cherry Pepsi.
Don't drink it now.
I'm not drinking that shit. That shit in the freezer.
All right, cool. There you go.
You were saying?
I'm trying to keep y'all from jinxing it. Anyway, yeah. As far as Jey Uso, like I said, the whole Yeet thing over. His whole thing is over. But it's like you're looked at not only as a moniker and a slogan.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to make you different from all the others that have been in this position to main event WrestleMania?
Thank you.
He got to drop his nuts on somebody, man. Pause.
Dog.
This man. Okay.
Metaphorically.
And like when they eliminated Punk, it was like, oh, what the fuck?
Mean, when you had Logan Paul throw up, no, honestly, when you had Logan Paul throw up, I was like, whoa. Like, whoa.
I was like, what the fuck?
Don't tell me they about to set up a Mania match between these two motherfuckers.
I was mad because I was
outside.
It was so funny
Roman
because
said, I literally teamed with you about a month ago.
What cracked me up was that was 2 feet. Seth had 2 feet.
Oh yeah, the double stomp. Oh my god.
Seth was like, I fucking hate you, and literally double stomped him. Like
that man killed Roman. Oh my god.
So we all know Roman winning that match at Mania, right?
No. This is the problem. I shared this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
If you do the triple threat, do it if there's stakes involved. Like the winner faces Jay, or the winner faces the winner of Cody and Cena at the next pay-per-view. Something, put some stakes with it. Don't just build the triple threat based off story. Cool, I get it. But it's at the point now where triple threats are starting to run dry at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you got to put some cheesesteaks with it.
If you give this match with some stakes, like literally something on the line, that's your main event for night one. Because you know damn well Roman's not going to fucking be in the middle of the card.
No.
It's going to be main event because you're going to put Jay and Gunther over Punk, Seth, and Roman. Stop.
Somebody's career got to be on the line.
However,
I don't think my career got to be on the line.
I don't think they should go that route. I do not think they should go the triple threat route because everyone's saying that's the rumor because how they saw it at the Rumble. Put it this way. I would much rather have Roman versus Seth at WrestleMania 41. I would have Punk win the Chamber and give me Punk and Cody like you should.
On some shit, I think that's what's going to happen.
No, and the thing is, people are also throwing out shit like, oh, the expected match for Drew is Damian Priest. Motherfucker, Why would he come off? Why would Drew come off the best year of his career to go against Damian Priest at WrestleMania? No.
Okay, people.
This is your shot here. This is where I've been calling it. Hold on. I
got your back in. People.
Drew is in the chamber, correct?
Yes. Just because. Right? Just because Drew got eliminated by Priest in the Rumble don't mean that it's going to be a WrestleMania
and
match.
That's what these fucking insiders are saying. Like PW Insider had said it's going to be. Drew said it was a nothing match, and that's how it's supposed to set up the feud for Mania. Okay.
Was it a WrestleMania match when Taker eliminated Goldberg from the Rumble?
No, it was a fucking Super Showdown match that was fucking hot garbage. But with Drew, I'm telling you right now, I do not want Drew and Priest at WrestleMania. I do think that the Chamber is the perfect opportunity to have Drew eliminate Cena from the Chamber, and that is your WrestleMania match. I personally think Drew and Cena are working at WrestleMania. You need to give the Chamber to Punk.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. Because as of right now, I do not see Randy Orton coming back anytime soon. I don't see where the fuck he's at. Unless you throw him in a final slot in the Chamber and have Orton win the Chamber and you give me Cody and Orton like I've been wanting for all fucking year.
Hold on. How many people in the Chamber right now?
There's Drew, Cena, Punk.
CM Punk.
Cena.
And Cena.
We have a qualifying match on Monday between
Seth and
no, that's next week. Monday coming up is give me a second. Hold on. Monday Night Raw card next week. You have Lara Valkyria and Bayley as a qualifier.
Mm-hmm.
Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul.
We know who's winning that.
Yeah, you're gonna have Logan Paul win that, and then on Friday, you have Jacob Fatu, Damian Priest, and Braun Strowman in a qualifier. Which I think you give it to Damian Priest. I know, right? I know. And then on that following Monday, you have Seth versus Finn.
Which Seth is winning it.
Which leaves one more slot.
Wait, hold on. Drew,
Cena, Punk. Then you're going to have Logan Paul win. That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to... Oh, yeah, you're right. That's 6.
Yeah.
You're going to have Priest win, and then you're going to have Seth win. That's 6.
There you go.
Like, I'll be mad if they actually pull the trigger and give you Logan Paul versus CM Punk at WrestleMania.
I kind of laugh because I do want to see him get a knee face, but that's just me.
But the thing is, 1, why? 2,
make it make sense.
Is it mad? Is it like this is what I was looking at? I would much rather have Damian Priest versus Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania.
Give me that.
Or you give me Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa.
I think that's definitely
the route they're going.
That's going to be crazy.
Because Jacob said he wanted the title, but then Solo's back now. And I'm sure he wants the title back for the family. So they're going to be... Jacob's probably going to look at him and be like, motherfucker, you left. This is my fucking yard now. This is my fucking bloodline.
Well, like, and I know a lot of people are probably sick and tired of the bloodline story. I'm not. This is another twist and turn from it.
And another thing, there's going to be no Orton.
Yep.
And from what it looks like, there's going to be no Rock. Because I don't see the Rock coming back in this short period of time to build.
Yeah, the window's closed.
The window's closed.
The window is closed. Yeah.
Unless he does some shit where I don't know. I don't know. I truly don't know how.
Do some random shit.
No, I truly don't know how you would fit in The Rock in any situation right now, because it looks like I said, I would much rather have Roman versus Seth going into WrestleMania. That's more of a historical match. That's more of a story-driven match than Roman and Punk. You could save Roman and Punk for SummerSlam, for all I care. Or if you want to go that route, give me Punk and Seth too. Cool. But where would you put Roman? That's another question. Roman and Jacob fought too, or that's where you insert The Rock and Roman? Like, I don't know. But all these dirt sheets saying it's going to be a triple threat. Drew's getting Priest. Like, no, motherfuckers. Like, and another thing, it's like, oh my god,
dirt sheets need to learn when to stop, because they get proved wrong every single time. It's not even that.
It's the dirt sheets. It's the fucking IWC saying, oh, Triple H is already fumbling the road to WrestleMania. Like, motherfucker, we haven't even hit Elimination Chamber yet.
Like, shut up.
Like, chill the fuck out. Once we get the Chamber and we solidified both main events, cool. Once we solidify both center titles, like both world titles for men's and world titles for women's, once we set those matches, that's when we can focus on the build.
Mm-hmm. All right. In your opinion, what was match of the night of Royal Rumble? Because I already know mine.
The ladder match.
Exactly. I was going to give it to the 2 out of 3 tag team match, because that shit was fire.
Too bad the crowd sucked.
Yeah, the crowd sucked. But once that ladder match popped off,
that Alabama slam,
I fucking called it. I said that is match of the year candidate right there. I fucking called it.
That Alabama slam
got folded like a accordion.
No, it wasn't even
that. God.
No, that wasn't even the one thing that popped me the most. What popped me was, like, I called it too. Was the spinning suplex that Kevin did.
Bro, I said it.
Oh yeah,
my wife was sitting right here. I said, as soon as Cody got up, I was like, Cody.
Yep, I called it.
No one never goes up there with Kevin. You can't superplex him. You can't. He done caught you. It's over now. And then I see where he's about to land. Look, this is exactly how it was. I'm looking at the TV. I'm like, well, he about to wait a minute. A ladder, right? Oh, damn!
Gotcha, bitch.
His Maybach.
And that's the thing. Like, I even like I said, I called it because I told the wife, I was like, look, Cody's climbing, and I yelled it. I said, hook the leg, hook the fucking leg. And as soon as I saw the arm hook the leg, I was like, there it is. There it is. Same thing. I literally called majority of the spots in the Rumble too.
Gotcha, bitch.
Like, and then Penta was eliminated. I don't know what everybody's fucking saying. He was eliminated.
Oh yeah, when he fucked up the
listen. He had a Rock moment. That's all.
He was the first. No, that was clearly 2 feet, dog.
I know. Just like the Rock.
At least with the Rock, his feet hit under the apron. Like, you couldn't really tell. With Penta, that motherfucker's feet hit the fucking floor, and the ref just somehow. Oh no, it's 1 foot, motherfucker. That's 2 feet. Penta was the first one gone. It's
what
just
if,
he was
look. About to fit it, but what if, right? He landed with them 2 feet, and the refs, dumbasses, didn't see it, and then they turned late at the last minute just only see the 1 foot. Now, granted, that nigga was out. Cut and dry, it was out. But sometimes, because I've actually seen it live, where these niggas sometimes just be oblivious. I'll just be like, yo, what is y'all doing?
He's out. He was out.
Y'all not on TV. Y'all just be oblivious, huh?
That's fucking hilarious. Like, you guys, they were out.
They knew came with the green men on the ref.
Whatever. But yeah, I
fuck it. Anyway.
For the Rumble,
listen, cool. Royal Rumble, it proves each and every year why that everyone, whether you like it or not, like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a Simon Miller, right? And we're gonna go in order of the card, and we're gonna say a up or a down.
Okay.
Women's Royal Rumble, up or down?
Match was great. Winner was shit. So
and mind you, we can give it an up and a down. So like you said,
match up,
match
winner down,
up, winner down.
So cool. In the middle.
Next match. What was the next match? That
2 out of 3 falls.
The 2 out of 3 falls.
Down.
Up or down?
Down.
Y'all, you giving it a down?
The reason giving that bitch up. No, you could give it an up. The match was fantastic. The crowd was dead fucking silent.
Okay.
They did not give 2 shits about that match, which pissed me the fuck off. Because
they was more focused on the actual matches.
No, because they were saving their energy for the Rumble. That's like they always do.
That's what I'm saying.
Like 70,000 people did not give a fuck about that match. Not to mention, you have shitty Def Rebel music and nobody knows who the fuck they are. No pop.
Yeah, this is true.
Cody and KO, up.
Nah. I'm giving that a golden up.
A golden up.
All the way
that was match of the night. That's the golden up.
You should just break your phone.
Men's Royal Rumble, I'm going to get that an up.
Nah.
Men's Royal Rumble, that's
match. Yeah. So overall show, I'm gonna give it an up.
It's an up show. It's talked about for show of the year. Put it that
way. And that's what the point I was about to drive home is the Royal Rumble. Whether you get disappointed in certain things that happen or certain things make you pop, and is still the most anticipated and watched event of all time. And now it makes me want to say, I can't wait for next year's Royal Rumble.
What gets me though is that there were more surprises in the women's Rumble than the men's Rumble.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in the women's Rumble, we got fucking Nikki Bella at number 30. And we got no Becky, no Jade, no rumored AJ, like nothing.
I called Nikki Bella from fucking
right, but she came out at number 30.
y'all heard me on the prediction show. I said it wasn't going to happen, but if I heard AJ Lee theme, I was popping. They got to stop doing that to me because I'm like, all right, number 30, who we got? Becky?
That's what I was like. Wait, what the fuck? Like,
and then I'm like, no, it's gonna be AJ. Next thing you know, you can look, but you can't touch. You can't do it. Like, when I say my face went from to,
and then look, and then
that's when I touched y'all. Pick break.
That one was funny because I was like, watch this bitch be in the final 4. Lo and behold, she was in the final 4. I
literally went upstairs and took a piss.
I was like, please, you gotta be kidding me. Why is she in the final 4? Like, Liv Morgan was almost in the final 4. And I was like, okay.
And that shocked the fuck out of me.
No, what shocked me was that, one, Jordan Grace didn't get as far.
Mm-hmm.
And I had her as a dark horse. And I was like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing was Io didn't get to the final 4. Like, not once, nor Bianca. And it's like, whoa. Like, they eliminated 6 women at once. And it's like, what the fuck was that? Like, but the surprise factor was Roxanne.
My dark horse.
I genuinely thought she was going to win that thing. I was like,
no.
I was like, yo.
If she would have won, I was telling my wife, I was like, yo, if she wins and I picked her as my dark horse, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do.
No,
like,
you
what do you mean? I was
like, you didn't have her as a dark horse. You had her as a pick.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, wow.
You had her as a fucking pick behind Charlotte.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy! Oh! Damn! My 1 and 2 was literally my That's what's hilarious. So
yeah,
If she win this, that's going to be fucking crazy.
She's going to be going to the chamber, so because she has a qualifying match with Raquel.
Oh yeah,
she'll be going to the chamber. Do I think she's going to win that? No, but that'll be her main roster call up.
Yep.
Because she's going to lose next Saturday at Vengeance Day, and then that's when she'll get called up.
All I'm gonna say is they fumbled like hell on a potential story in the Women's Royal Rumble.
Shit.
What Dory Lori story is that?
Bianca and Naomi.
And Jade. Oh.
Of course.
I thought you were going to say Jade, but yeah.
They fumbled. Because now, and I'm going to say this till I'm blue in the face. After this Rumble, the story's not going to make sense anymore. And the reason why I say that is because Royal Rumble was the perfect opportunity for Bianca to turn heel.
I legit thought that was going to happen when she snatched Jordan Grace. I was like, oh, but then she told me. But then she was like, "Me and you gotta square up. Like we gotta."
But didn't we say this? Didn't we say this a couple of episodes ago where Royal Rumble was the perfect time for Bianca to turn heel if the story was to make sense?
We said that at the prediction show. Yes.
It was like, bro, it was like WWE. We served it and you dropped it. Like, oh no, like, dude,
you fumbled
for me,
hard.
they gotta go back in the kitchen and cook that shit again.
This is another problem. Bianca's qualified for the chamber. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do with Naomi?
Don't she got a qualifier match?
I guess. But does she win?
Because they might go a Bailey Sasha route.
This is why
which will actually make me.
They need to take the tag titles off of them. They have to.
The only credible ones are Liv and Raquel, but Liv's in the chamber too. So what? This is the problem. Because
unless. Go ahead.
Hear me out. If you do not give Io a last chance spot to get into the chamber, I'm sorry to say, but the money match is Bianca versus Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not going to look at it as a story. They're going to look at it as this is one of the biggest money matches we can do for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Do I think Bianca wins? No.
Nah.
Because she'll still be tag champ by then, unless she loses it before WrestleMania, which that'll be stupid. But no. I truly think if they don't find a way to get Io into that chamber, it's sad to say Bianca's going to win the chamber. Which, again, lies in the problem. Where do you put Naomi? Against Chelsea Green? No, because it seems like they're pushing for Michin to go for that WrestleMania. Yeah, they're going for Michin for that WrestleMania spot. They're going to literally try and stretch this thing out as much as they can.
She trying to hit that long back attack.
Dog.
Unless they give Naomi a spot in the chamber too. But even with that.
Okay, yeah, exactly. You have no opportunity there.
Even with that. Yeah. Because this goes back into that whole Sasha and Naomi situation with the tag titles and them being in the same match.
Yeah.
It's like you're booking the tag champs to be against each other and there's no plausible outcome with it.
Exactly.
So, but to go out, so what I was going to say to that, unless you forgot, help me purposes, you give us Liv and Raquel versus Bianca and Naomi and Mania.
That could be the route that they're going. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only redeeming factor out of that. And then for fuck all, Raw after Mania, Bianca turns heel.
No, it's not even that. That's see, it can either be that you can have Bianca turn on Naomi at Mania, or you could say fuck all, have that match and have Jade come out and cost Bianca and Naomi the match.
Yeet.
And there's your Jade Cargill heel turn.
And then she be like, cut the shit, nigga. It's like, no.
So
minus the N word.
But see, but
Parker did get away with that. Nigga, I know you heard me.
That's the thing, because like if we talking about big money matches and all of that other stuff, like Jade and Bianca was the perfect money match right there. So now
Yeah.
you gotta take that scenario and extend it a whole nother fucking year.
Okay.
Or if they do the fuck all route, do it at SummerSlam.
This is the problem. I don't know what the fuck they're doing now for WrestleMania. You had three potential money matches. You had Jade and Bianca. You had Roman and Rock. You had Cody and Orton.
Yep.
You know what's crazy? I know ain't nobody gonna agree with me on this, but the simple fact that I don't know what the fuck they're about to do for Mania, I kind of like that. For the first time, I actually kind of like that because
unpredictability.
Like, don't get me wrong. It's like like what the fuck y'all want to do? Like, how is this gonna make sense? Like, it's everything that we're saying. But for me, as we were sitting here talking about this, and I was sitting here being quiet, I literally started to feel like, damn, it's been a long time since I felt like this, since the Attitude Era, where
it was unpredictable.
What the fuck was gonna happen? And they booked some banger shit. So it's like, you know what? At this point, I don't know what the fuck about to happen at WrestleMania. Thank y'all for putting that back for me, because these dirt sheets been ruining that shit for me for
the
years.
Unpredictability, cool, but at the same time, you have to at least expect Triple H to top last year's WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
He needs to. I get it. Let it play out. Let it play out. Let it, simmer. Let him cook. I get it, but please, for the love of God, make it make sense. Like.
Oh yeah, no. Don't get me wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm on that same wave with you. It's like, yo, please make it make sense. But I'm still just enjoying the feeling of the simple fact that I don't know what the fuck is about to happen because of how we've been quote unquote poisoned by the dirt sheets and how they always leak shit. And oh my God, here he go. Here he fucking go.
All right. I want to thank the Las Vegas Sports Commission for what seems to be the biggest WrestleMania compared to last year. Highest merch selling gate. There was no security at the gate.
There was no security at the gate.
All of the events that took place throughout WrestleMania week. Some kid lost the title, Money to the Bank cashing, which is fucking awesome.
What the fuck?
Bro.
All of the attendance, record-setting, 123,000 fans of the WWE Universe. Yeah, go Eagles.
On that note, that's one perfect way to end this episode. Holy shit. Yeah. Unpredictability, cool. Keep it that way. But make it make sense, like we said. On top of that, looking forward to see what's going to happen on the road to Mania.
Now, fuck all that. We're looking forward to tomorrow. That's what we're looking forward to. You understand? I'm gonna be right here in my throne, okay? I'm gonna have my Eagles Ula follow on. I'm gonna have my We the One shirt on. I'm gonna have my black motherfucking Scully on. I have my Superman onesie on. I'm gonna have my motherfucking Eagle slides on, like I always do every Sunday, and we always win. I want everybody to doubt us. Sunday 6:30. Hurry the fuck up.
And by the time this airs, that tomorrow will be today. So yes.
Listen. And when this airs, homie, tonight, grease the motherfucking poles out there. It's gonna be motherfucking party on the all these Kansas City bitches don't understand. Welcome to the Red Knots. Get that shit out of here.
You good, EJ? You good, EJ?
I
Go Birds.
Yeet.
Go Birds. On that note, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. And for one final time, until our next episode, which I haven't even discussed, but I'll just wait until I announce it. I'll wait until I text y'all in the group chat and then just announce it next episode. But until next time, when we say Super Bowl champions, go Birds.